Alright, it should be able to hear you. Anyways, ready up. Is it a nighttime game or a morning game? That's alright. If it says Thursday. Hey yo, suck my dick! Mason Rudolph is giving me the timbers. No. He's not ready for this type of level. Honestly, maybe. I don't consider Facetune that much of a threat, so maybe.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in
Okay,
Miami.
at least we're in Miami.
The fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson escaping the pressure right. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short.
What
do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I
Your
want to
shitty's
take that
pants,
shot
man.
early and loosen things up.
Now Wilson. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's caught inside the 30. And a big
that's my rookie.
32-yard play on 3rd.
Well, simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on.
Whoa.
That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Okay,
Charles, a
fair
little bit
enough.
of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
So the next time we leave one of those coaches meetings and we're walking out in the hall and you're like, how come we spend so much time talking about special teams?
There you go. This is why.
This is why, right? And then look, I'm right there with you. We hear it every time we meet with coaches, but it is a big part of it. And look at how early in the game this occurs. They block a kick, And not only does it set a tone, it sends a message for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so much for our first points of the game. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now it's Rudolph. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They begin with a run by Barkley. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now Wilson on 2nd down. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a first down. Now Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. The hook up.
Oh, I could pass it wide.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot.
Did I tell him how much I love that running back?
You don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense.
I fucking love that running back.
Every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On first down, Wilson. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Let's go, 14.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Wilson throwing on 3rd and long. He can run for it, and he will. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left, early in November, but they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right with
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Telvin Smith in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part.
Von Miller.
Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now Saquon Barkley. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. It's the fullback, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. Back now to Charles Davis on Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Like 30.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get it.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised,
Darby,
though,
you got to get
they
to
got
that, man.
as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Coleman. And down to the 36-yard line here. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll go with a keeper.
Oh.
And he will push forward and pick up the first down. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. J.J.
You like that, didn't you?
In there to get him for a loss.
You thought he was going to be open.
Detroit. Here's Rudolph now on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And all the way
Oh my God.
Touchdown, New
Wow.
York. Will Fuller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets can take the lead now with the extra point.
I was so close. I pressed. Okay.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field.
No. It's going to be one of those
games.
games.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a give to Barkley. Gets around him, and he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, I
Desmond King picks it. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Why am I doing stupid shit?
That interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. On 1st down, Rudolph. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Dolphins have got it.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Steps away to his left. Dancing, and he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much.
I still lost.
Of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Shaq Thompson in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is caught.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdown, Miami. And it's
You know who that is?
for 6. And the Dolphins are in for 6. The fly route works for the TD ground.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone.
No, he's only at 88.
On the business end, catching it once he got over the stripe.
Nah, I just played. He's not.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone.
Now Rudolph on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Oh, he's got
I hate Madden hit stick.
Complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Jets can take the lead now with the extra point.
This is the part where I say, fuck you, Madden leg.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't worried. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think
he's
amazing. Peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be where they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
14, run it. Tempo.
Throwing on first down. Wilson, throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And, Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
That changed in a big way. The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot.
So open. Why? How many people did you blitz?
Free safety was there, no gain.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is...
Holy shit!
The Dolphins on third down.
Dude, they're throwing people open, and I'm like,
this is 3rd and 10. Now Wilson, operating from the gun. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side.
Oh, Andrew, personally.
Line before he's brought down.
Personally.
That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
I love you.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small
I gotta text my mom
and keep it from being a big game.
Throwing is Wilson. And he'll go down. Down at the 20-yard line. Shaq Thompson in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Zebra. Let's go, 14.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Wilson eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. This is caught. It's caught.
Oh, you thought that you picked that off, huh?
50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Help me out, partner. Did they use up all
I have pure confidence in my rookie.
Because on 3rd down, 0 pressure all the time in the world, and he picks up the first down with that throw.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are in for 6. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Fuck Washington.
They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over them. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. On first down, it's Rudolph. And the grab by Croft. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Out of the gun, Rudolph. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Oh my God. That's so
Robbie Anderson, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Jets can take the lead now with the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Elliott now to kick this one away. On the return comes Drake. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field.
None of your business.
And with time quickly fading here in the second
No, it's
quarter,
not him.
not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Wilson now on first and 10. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Oh!
And Gronkowski's kick is good. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports
59 yards.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And now out come the Jets. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. Oh, nearly picked.
Intercepted!
And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Gone! Detroit!
Throwing on third down, here's Rudolph. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
And he goes
No, why is it not?
They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Hand off to Barkley. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your...
Brandon Cooks. He's at the 40, 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up
I didn't
the
even need to do that.
So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside
this could have just bit me in the ass.
to 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And
oh my God, I just fucked up so bad.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Did your high school have that same push them back cheer?
No, my finger slipped on the freaking trigger.
Well, it was certainly
because
worked.
it's like
I'm
sweating.
Didn't it?
Okay, I'm sweating right now.
Snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. What did they lose? 3 on that one?
To the 4. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh my God.
You're my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Russell Wilson with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
Taylor taught me the way.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rudolph. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know,
oh,
you're
going to risk it all.
They catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's got the finish before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here comes a 1st down throw from Rudolph. That'll be taken in there by James Washington.
Yeah, whatever, fucking.
Way in, touchdown, New York. James Washington, 61 yards.
James Washington.
And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. And he's got it up and through.
You switched this fucking position?
Elliott now to kick this one away.
What number is he? I gotta watch out what number he is. Nah.
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Avery Williamson in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Goodwin. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
Okay, I gotta pause. Okay.
For 24 yards.
My controller died. Like, as soon as I threw the... No, my controller died. As soon as I threw the ball, my controller died.
Now 12 of 16
And
thus far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yeah, that's your linebacker, ain't he? Yeah, he a bitch. That's who he is.
45.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play.
Your linebacker just got bitched by a running back. Imagine.
Moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now Wilson on second down. Looking middle. It's caught by Gronkowski. Gronkowski's good.
I'm representing Reese.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him.
Hey, tell Reese I'm using Gronkowski as he wants to.
Former wide receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running back.
Now a hit and a loose football. Will take over at the 24-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. It's complete to Hopkins.
Damn, he's gonna break his neck.
On down inside the 20 at the 19. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They're looking at third and a few inches. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
Nah.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Oh, so you do admit you left.
It's Wilson. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
I'm joking.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space.
And he's going to go down. Sacked around the 17. Corey Legion in there to get
Is Reese texting you?
And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. The Dolphins on third down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution?
And freaking Gronkowski was faster.
He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Rudolph looking to throw it. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Rudolph. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Back to the air. Rudolph drops it off for Coleman. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
I'm not trying to break your
players.
players.
And it leads to a 3rd down.
I promise you.
Jets on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
My
Look at that
God.
one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. It's Coleman here, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tevin Coleman, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is.
What?
This, they get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Here's Rudolph. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Gostkowski for the
You know who scored that touchdown? It was so scary.
Gostkowski, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. And the Jets set to take the field. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for us. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Right back to him on first down. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Bro, I pressed Y to receive that ball. What the fuck?
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Leopard! Leopard! Back 99 Philly, here we go!
From the gun, here's Rudolph. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone.
This linebacker needs to get fired because what the fuck? You're supposed to pick that off.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. Coleman now. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Tevin Coleman, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. And his kick is right through. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Pretty move. And now running right through it. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time
that wasn't Barkley. That was
led to a touchdown.
Kenyon
Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Barkley. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. To throw is Wilson. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They call his number again.
No.
It's his 6th catch and a first down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. Escapes the defender. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I forced picks too.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better
he was
view
wide open.
than when you're trying
Holy
to figure
shit.
out how to fix things there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Second and 10, Rudolph again. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
Detroit!
On first down, it's Rudolph. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 40, about the 38. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big.
No.
The defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground.
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And I didn't know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing...
That's caught. It's Gronkowski. Touchdown, Miami. Rob Gronkowski, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
On first down, Rudolph. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right?
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
The dynasty.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up
so
the
you gotta
amount of
unplug your
points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about
No,
themselves.
the thing is,
can
until
they?
you get to
I
the,
mean, what
like,
a
right, if
game
say
to
you
put
did it
up
right
that
now,
number
it
of
still
points,
wouldn't count.
Continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for my...